Number 7, the USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, Marketing and Trade Offices. This program class will give information on agricultural services and detailed trade practices to established and up-and-coming farmers so they can export their produce, goods, and or services domestically and overseas. Training classes will be developed under the USDA office, yet operated by the private sector to teach American farmers about innovative farming technology, such as building portable farms. Environmental-friendly portable farm units combine harvesting fish along with a variety of vegetables powered by green energy systems. Under the regulation of the USDA, a variety of private corporations will teach, train, and instruct how to build, utilize, and maintain these portable food production systems. Expert guidance and direction from the Commerce Department and the USDA will give insightful trade regulations and market development programs. The facilities which will house these training centers, with all personnel maintaining operations throughout, will be located on the corporation's property which sponsors them. All construction center costs and professional workforce salaries for teacher trainers will be paid by corporation host sponsors. F. New Building Industry Office. Green constructed zero-grid facilities will provide a host of new economic incentives for all property owners. Developers and corporations will also benefit greatly in building zero-grid facilities. All zero-grid new property projects will be processed directly through these offices within the centers. This new local government industry will operate the green building offices that provide information and guidance along with all requirements for these facilities. Moreover, for all existing facilities, homes, schools, stores, and offices that desire to wean themselves off the grid will also gain guidance and direction through this new government agency. All permits and fees will be paid through green building offices, another source of new revenue for the city, state, and federal government. New power sources such as the ESP Energy Solar Power Modular System will be a source of gridless energy. This portable system, designed by World Emergency, along with a plethora of other corporations, will provide services to wean other facilities off the grid. All companies which qualify will work as contractors under the guidance and direction of HUD, Housing and Urban Development. Required licenses, fees, and permits must be paid directly through these offices. G. Zero Grid Project Works Office. An estimated 1 million new green facilities, homes, schools, offices, and medical units, and portable farms will be produced and sponsored by these economic information centers. The emergency centers are themselves designed as portable zero-grid facilities. Each center operates on its own portable power by the ESP modular system. All facility units are made of solid steel with bulletproof installation. The units can also withstand an approximate 9.0 earthquake or about 1 million pounds of pressure without any major structural damage. All new facilities built into homes, schools, offices, and emergency medical units will be able to utilize this new green gridless portable technology. New permits will be provided and sold by each city and state. All new gridless projects will be regulated through this office. The Project Works office will be an additional source of new revenue for the city, state, and federal government. Again, thousands of new homes, schools, offices, and medical centers will receive their guidance and direction, work permits, and work inspections through this new institution. Note, our conservative goal is to set up over 10,000 centers nationwide. Now, if only 10% of that number would be placed in cities across the country, with each center establishing 10,000 single zero-grid units annually, that number alone equals 1 million new green zero-grid facilities. Moreover, all licenses, permits, and project fees will be billions of dollars in new revenue for the local and federal government. The green zero-grid technology inspectors will be contracted out to the private sector. This new green private industry will inspect all new structures awarded them through the GSA or federal bids programs. Before the zero-grid private industry inspectors are placed on any local government contractor's bid list, the private sector inspector company or individual must take the zero-grid inspection training exams. This training and exam test will be conducted by local government agency instructors. The cost for this service will be paid by the contracting firm from the private sector. Significant new revenues from this new zero-grid Project Works office will be substantial and will overwhelmingly cover the costs for this new agency. The Emergency Economic Information Center will have a helicopter pad which will be placed on top of the 12 to 24 office unit. The other local and federal authorities occupying these offices can be available 24 hours a day. Local and federal authorities working from other locations can vacate old offices and millions of dollars will be saved. Moving from old energy-draining source facilities will mean significant savings to the city and state. Remember, these new Emergency Economic Information Centers will be completely sponsored by host corporations within the private sector. No or low rent and drastically lower utility bills can be at least cut in half. Perhaps up to 90% of the current operation costs will be saved. Just think of it. A conserving government actually practicing what it preaches. Please note, government property savings example. The administration within the state of California has discussed the viability of selling government buildings and leasing them back from the buyers. World Emergency believes the sale of some government facilities should be profitable to the state. However, with new green centers being constructed, leasing back space from the buyers in many cases won't be necessary. Profit generated by property sales should be utilized for a more sustainable facility. Once the Watchman program sponsorships are set up, the building costs to the city, state, and federal government will be zero. Not a single tax dollar needs to be raised or any vital services cut. Also, the training of first, second, and third responders will be provided by volunteer doctors, nurses, and local hospital agency staff.